So Hashim, we've met up today. You're visiting England. We've spoke before.
Yeah.
And yeah, just your background. If you tell us your background, because I know you're from Iraq. Just detail when you come to Europe, and why you come to Europe.
Well, born and raised in Baghdad in 1984. I stayed in Baghdad until 2007 while I was struggling to finish my university degree because of the war. Then I decided to go to Jordan to have my master's degree, and then I planned by several steps to go to Europe, and now I'm stable in Europe because of the situation, because nowadays the Middle East is not a good place to live normally, and I went for a normal life.
When I meet someone who's from Iraq, the main thing I want to ask is, what was it like before the war? Was the war beneficial? Do you think it should have happened? Was it good to remove Saddam?
Before the war, if we can say the situation, we used to live by a dictatorship. We had two major wars. We had the sanctions. The situation in the country used to go from bad to worse day after day. Just like thinking about the Iraqi currency in the late 70s, one Iraqi dinar used to equal $3.6. And in 1995, during the sanction, $1 equals 3,000 dinars. The idea of the war, most of the people, they were with the war because it was the only thing that we can bring on to our mindset to think that Saddam will be gone. But the problem happened after the war, because I don't know if the Americans, they didn't do their homework well, but the situation is that they left all the cities in a chaos without police. Everyone was robbing everyone. Gangs has been formed. The Iraqi army, they left millions of AK-47s and weapons in the streets. You know, there were people, they were selling weapons in the streets, and each AK-47 equals 50 pence. So if you have the money, you're gonna get it. Or if you wanna rob a bank, you're gonna get it. If you wanna rob a car, or if you have a problem with someone, you're gonna get it, and because there is no police, there is nothing. Even petrol and gas stations, you go and you just like fill your car and you go back home.
This is what gets me. When I look at Iraq and I understand what's happened there, and then we look to Gaddafi.
Yeah.
So we knew what would happen.
Yeah.
When Saddam Hussein went.
Yeah.
We watched what happened. Then Hillary Clinton does exactly the same.
True.
And pushes to remove Gaddafi, knowing full well, anyone with half a brain knows full well what's going to happen in Libya.
True.
What's happened in Libya?
Well, it's going to be chaos.
It's a chaotic war zone.
The thing is that...
Where radicals...
Exactly. They control everything. Look, when we talk about if it's Gaddafi, Bashar al-Assad, even Saddam Hussein, even Hosni Mubarak in Egypt, in Tunis, and all of these countries, that was a movement began from the 70s, where Islamists, they used to be a small minority without any funding. Then the Gulf countries, they gave them the money, they went outside, they built their institution in the Western society. The Western society, they gave them the money also, and the funding and the position. And then they went back prepared with a big experience about how to control a country. The same thing is happening in Turkey. So there was a liberal, let us call it, a liberal plan from the states specifically, that we're going to have an agreement with the Muslim Brotherhood. On the same time, we're going to try to bring democracy to those places. So these people going to be elected to be the government. Same what's happened in Egypt after the Arab Spring. Same what's happened in Tunisia. You have, it's a total Muslim Brotherhood project. In Turkey, you have them. In Iraq, it's a different case because you have Sunnis and Shias, and both of them are strong. And until it reached to Syria, then the balance went off because the Syrian army, they stood for their land. As simple as this. Well, what do you think about the Western society who are keep funding these people? Is that because they see them with suit and tie, and they speak their accent, and they think that they are the cool people, although from the inside, they are people with a religious agenda, no more, no less.
Yeah. And every time it's even like this Assad thing. I've watched the whole Assad thing thinking, well, we're funding the terrorists.
That's true.
We're supporting the wrong side again.
That's true. I mean,
again and again and again.
The so-called the rebels, the moderate rebels, they call them. They're not moderate at all.
Ever heard of moderate Nazis?
Exactly. If they are ready to kill other people and to be in a war and to raise the black flag,
which is again just like Operation for Saudi.
Exactly. So it's the same thing happening again and again in a different scenario with the different names, but it's the same.
If you like this and you want to see more and you want to help me set up my show, go to tommyrobinson.com.